Hello fellow orchid lovers, it's Danielle here. I just wanted to bring you into the grow room really quick and show you what's been going on. There's a lot in bloom and I haven't really had time to make the videos that I want to, but I want to show you some of the things that are going on because they'll be gone before you know it, and then I'll lose my opportunity to share it with you. So I'll just bring you over here really quick. We have our Nora Takanaga in bloom. And our Paphiopedilum is still in bloom. This has been in bloom for months. And I'm actually kind of surprised at how long it's been lasting. I guess the plant is pretty happy. I have a lot of Phalaenopsis in bloom. I'll share that with you shortly. My microchip is still going crazy. My Roy Takanaga gave me 4 spikes this time. It's only ever given me 1 spike at a time, so I'm really excited about that. I guess it must be happy. My Maxillaria tenuifolia has a few buds and a few blooms that have opened. I think there's a total of 5 or 6 blooms that are going to be showing themselves off this year. If you remember last year, I didn't get that many because I forgot to give it a little bit of a dry bright winter, and so it really didn't do that well with the blooming. It did bloom, but it got like 1 or 2, and this year it's getting 5 or 6, so I'm pretty happy about that as well. My Vanda has a nice spike that's progressing, so we'll see that soon. Her buds are forming, so that should be opening for us shortly. Another thing that's performing better than it ever has is my curvifolium. I usually only get 1 spike from this fan. This has spiked for me every year, but just this fan, and now all 3 fans have a spike. So we're gonna have quite a few curvifolium blooms. Let me see as I'm going along here. My Chrysotoxum, the 1 spike is going over, but there's another one coming out back there. So we're gonna have some more of those. My yellow bird has a spike right there. She actually had like 2 other spikes, but they were really close to the window, and it's winter time and they blasted. So I tried to move her a little further back so that this spike would be able to have a chance to survive. I also have my green bird in spike. Last year she was supposed to spike and I broke the spike off. So she hasn't bloomed in like 2 years because I damaged it. But this year we should get a couple of flowers, so that'll be nice. This is my Love Secret. She just opened these blooms and they are gorgeous. I love them. Not fragrant yet, but usually after a few days it does get fragrant. But I really love like the iridescent pink of this flower with the contrasting lip. It's really pretty. My Atroviolaceum is full of blooms, and I love this plant. This is one of my favorite plants that I have. You know me and polka dots. But it also has a beautiful smell. It smells like white chocolate. Really pretty. Let me see what else is going on up here. So we have my Manii Cross that is blooming. Unfortunately, this does not get fragrant, but she does get very extensive spikes that just keep going for quite a while. My Schilleriana gave me 2 spikes this year. It's the first time she's ever done that for me. So we got some really nice blooms going on here. Sorry, I gotta step over my dog. She just won't leave my side this morning. That's Jet. I also have my Equestrius and my Equestrius Keiki in spike. So this is the first time the Keiki has spiked for me. And actually the scent is not that bad this time. It's not that powerful. So I'm enjoying this plant a lot more. The most adorable little blooms, but the first and second time it bloomed, the scent was really powerful and it was not pleasing to me. I did not like it. My Dendrobium Rain Dance is getting buds, and her Keikis are getting buds. My Prestechia also, I don't know if you can see back there, it's getting buds. My smaller wildcat is also in bloom. Let's see what else. My catatante is in bloom. She skipped a year, but she has spike, not in bloom, she's in spike. She has spikes on both of her new growths this year, so that's good. I was getting a little worried about her because she used to bloom every year for me, and then she skipped last year. And I still have no idea why. She has a really good root system, as you can see, but she just skipped last year, so this year she's gonna bloom. I still have these flowers in my grow room, which I'm really surprised as well because they don't usually last this long. The other spike went over. This one's starting to go over, as you can see, or maybe you can't because it's really badly lit. But I love these flowers, so the longer they stay around, the better. My Wilsonara, I forget her name, Castle something or other. Her spike is starting to die back now. I do have other spikes for my Intergenerics. So you can see one there. This is another Wilsonara that I lost the tag for. So I'm not exactly sure what the name is, but it's really pretty. It's got like this creamy color that goes to yellow. Very, very vivid burgundy. Really like this one. So I wish I kept the tag because I'd like to remember what that is. This one, some of the buds have fallen off, some of the blooms have fallen off, so the spike's starting to die back. I don't know if I have a tag on that one either, but I can't really dig it out. This is my Donald something memoriam. It tried to die on me, and I really love these blooms, so I fought really hard to keep it alive, and I think I've succeeded. So, yeah, I just think, I know not everybody loves polka dots, but I do, and look at that lip with the yellow on the edge, just gorgeous. So I'm glad she didn't die on me. My Sherry baby is still in bloom. She's been in bloom for a really long time. I do have a lot of Phalaenopsis either in bud or bloom. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to show you before I show you the Phalaenopsis wall. I don't think so, but yeah, so this is my Phalaenopsis wall. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and actually there's more coming. So we have a few orchids in bloom up there. Try to bring you in so you can see a little better. It's above my head, so it might get blurry and I won't know, and I'm sorry. But we have a lot in bloom, and we have a couple of spikes that haven't opened yet back there, some minis. I just love this wall. It makes me so happy. And the awesome thing about Phalaenopsis blooms is they stay around for months. This is one that hasn't bloomed for me before, so I didn't know what color it was going to be, and now I do. It's very similar to another one I have. And there we have my really big, huge Phalaenopsis blooming back there. And this one, Diane, she just blooms constantly. She's always in bloom. She never stops. Then down here, we have Kirsten. I don't think this one has a name. This one hasn't bloomed for me yet either. This is the first spike. And then Kaylin is in bloom. Well, in spike. And this is the biggest bloom spike she's ever given me. It's got 2 branches, so that should be pretty spectacular. She's that like hot pink color with a white lip, so it's very, it's got a really big contrast. So we got some more little minis here. This one never bloomed for me before. This is a first time bloom. I'm not like huge fan of white blooms, but the lip is pretty cute. So I like when there's a white bloom with like a really contrasting lip, like this one with the really pink lip. I think that's really pretty, but when it's just all white, it gets a little boring for me. And then we have some more minis. We have another mini over here. And then we have my little pink girl. This is one of my favorite minis. Can you guess why? You're right, polka dots. And then this is our pink Val. She's in bloom too. And Charlie is actually in spike. So we're gonna have some blooms from Charlie. So just a really quick overview of what's going on in here. I'm gonna really try, like in the next 2 weeks, to just pick a day and come in here and film a few things. I just wanted to share, you know, I've been growing in water culture since 2016, I believe it was. It's now 2023. So I have a lot of mistakes that I've made that I would love to share with you guys, just so that if you do want to try water culture, or if you are doing water culture and there's some things that aren't working out, maybe my mistakes could be something that you could learn from, because I made a lot of mistakes and I hurt some of my plants. Some of them didn't make it. Some of them, you know, I was able to pull through. But if I can spare anyone pain of losing a plant, I would like to do that. So I'm really going to try to make an effort to make that video. But in the meanwhile, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will talk to you all next time.